Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Just in case you haven't seen me here for a while, it's because I had to take some time off to focus on my exams, and thankfully I passed. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing a story from Sarah, and this event happened in 2022 in Lekki. So sit tight while I read to you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Without wasting time, let's get right into today's video. It was supposed to be a normal ride home, nothing unusual, just a quick ride after a long day, but that night turned into one of the most terrifying experiences of my life. And even until today, I still wonder what would have happened if I hadn't trusted my instincts. This happened in 2022. A woman named Sarah had just finished working her night shift at a restaurant, and it was around 11:30 p.m. and the street was already quiet. Normally, she would take the bus home, but that night she felt too tired, so she decided to book a ride home through a ride-sharing app. Okay. Within a few minutes, a driver accepted the trip. The driver's name was Mark. The car came quickly and everything seemed normal at first. The car matched the description of the app and the driver greeted her politely. She got into the back of the seat and she started the trip. For the first few minutes, everything felt completely normal. Then the driver asked the usual question, "How was your night?" Long shift, normal small talks. But after a while, Sarah noticed something strange. The driver stopped following the route on the GPS. At first, she thought maybe the app had changed the route, but then she looked closely at her phone. The map clearly showed a different direction. They were supposed to turn left at the next street. Instead, the driver kept going straight. Sarah leaned forward slightly and said politely, "I think the turn was back there." The driver turned and looked at her through the mirror, and for a moment, he didn't say anything. He then smiled and said, "Don't worry, I know a faster way." Something about it felt it was weird and uncomfortable, but she still tried to stay calm. Maybe he did really know a better route. But then things started to get even stranger. The streets became darker and the routes looked unfamiliar, and there were fewer houses and there was almost no cars. Sarah checked the map again. Now they were completely off the route. Her heart started to beat faster, and then she tried to stay calm and said, "Actually, could you just follow the GPS, please?" This time, the driver did not smile. He kept his eyes on the road and said quietly, "Relax, we will get there." Then, that's when Sarah started to feel something was really wrong. She noticed the driver had locked the car doors. She quietly checked the handle beside her, and it was locked. Her mind started racing. Why were they going through empty streets? Why wouldn't he follow the GPS? And why are the doors locked? Trying not to panic, she quickly opened the ride-sharing app and started sharing her location with a friend. Then she sent a message to her friend saying, "Something feels very wrong." A few seconds later, her friend responded, "Call me right now." Sarah immediately called her friend and put the phone on speaker. She spoke loudly so the driver could hear. "Yes, I'm almost at home. You said you are waiting outside, right?" Her friend understood immediately. "Yes, I'm right there with the security guard." That moment, those were the words that were said, and those were the words that changed everything. The driver looked at Sarah through the mirror again. This time his expression was different. Without saying anything, he suddenly turned the car around at the next street. A few minutes later, he rejoined the correct route on the GPS. The rest of the trip was silent. No talking, no small talk, nothing. When they finally reached her apartment, Sarah got out of the car as quickly as she could. She didn't even wait to see the car leave. She ran straight inside. Later that night, she reported the driver through the app. But what still bothers her until today is just one thing. What would have happened if she hadn't contacted her friend? The driver had taken her already 15 minutes away from the normal route before turning back. And when she looked at the area on the map, it was almost an empty land. No houses, no shops, nothing. Until this day, she still wonders, if she hadn't made that call, where was the driver really taking her to? This is a very chilling story, and I just imagine how many people might have experienced this and how many people did not come out of it. And you can never be too careful, that's the thing. Anyways, if you enjoy me reading the story to you, let me know in the comment section. And if you want to see more videos like this, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so you can get notified whenever I drop videos like this. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.